you have a valuable company if two things are true. Number one, that it creates X dollars of value for the world, and number two, that you capture Y% of X. I think there is no single formula, as you can tell from the last few speakers. It's always a very, very different story. And I think every moment in the history of business, every moment in the history of technology happens only once. The next Mark Zuckerberg will not be building a social networking site. The next Larry Page will not be building a search engine. The next Bill Gates will not be building an operating system company. If you're copying these people, in some sense, you're not learning from them. I want to maybe share 2 or 3 of these contrarian truths that I believe that people generally don't understand. First big truth that comes right out of this idea of unique businesses. I think that if you're a founder or entrepreneur, what you want to aim for is monopoly. You want to aim to build a company that is one of a kind and that it's so far differentiated from the competition that it's not even competing. And I think this is the conventional wisdom is always that capitalism and competition are somehow synonyms. I believe they're antonyms. A capitalist is someone who's in the business of accumulating capital. A world of perfect competition is a world where all the profits are competed away. If you want to compete like crazy, then you should just open a restaurant in Chicago. The great companies like Google, sort of the paradigm example I use, has had no serious competition in search since 2002, when it definitively distanced itself from Yahoo and Microsoft. And as a result, it's been generating enormous cash flows for the last 12 years. I think there are sort of 2 different reasons this monopoly and competition idea is not understood. One is somewhat intellectual, because the people who have monopolies don't talk about it. They pretend not to have monopolies for reasons that I will leave to your imagination. And the people who don't have monopolies pretend to have something unique about their business, because otherwise nobody would invest or give them any money. And the way you do this is, if you have a monopoly like Google, you will pretend that you're in a much, much larger market. So you will never, as Google, talk about the search business and say, we have a 66% share of the search market, and we're much more dominant than Microsoft ever was with the operating system market in the 1990s. You will instead say that we are a technology company, and technology is this vast space where we're competing with Apple on iPhones, and we're competing with Facebook on social, and we're going to build a self-driving cars, and we're competing with all the car companies in Detroit, and there's just competition everywhere. And then conversely, decide you had to start a restaurant, and you talk to various investors, and they'd say, well, I don't want to invest in a restaurant because I know they all go out of business, I will lose all my money. You will tell them some idiosyncratic story where this is a one-of-a-kind restaurant. It's completely unique and very different from all the others. It is the only British Nepalese fusion cuisine in downtown Chicago. But I think there's also sort of a second reason that this is not understood that well. The opening line of Anna Karenina is that all happy families are alike. All unhappy families are unhappy in their own special way. And I think the opposite is true of business. I think all happy companies are different because they figured out some way to radically differentiate themselves and escape from competition. All unhappy companies are alike because they fail to escape the essential sameness that is competition. Competition is for losers. When you compete ferociously, you will get better at that which you're competing on, but you will always narrow your focus to beating the people around you, and it often comes at this very high price of losing sight of what is more important or perhaps more valuable. The monopoly competition is not just this intellectual failure, it's also this thing where you have a tiny door where everyone's trying to rush through, and there may be around the corner a vast and a secret gate that no one's taking, and you should always find the secret path and go ahead and take that.